And we're here at the Singapore Art Museum. We're here with Kaye, and he's one half of Cosa Nostra. Thanks for joining me on the show, man, dude.
No, well, it's a pleasure to be here.
Okay, so the reason why we're here is because you're one of the artists that worked in Musicity, which
Yes,
is it's a collaboration with British Council, brought Musicity to Singapore.
Correct.
And they actually engaged 7 artists, 7 producers, and you're one half of an outfit called Cosa Nostra.
Correct.
And maybe you can tell me how you got involved. I know they approached you.
They approached
but,
us.
Why did you actually want to do something like this?
It's something that's out of the usual scheme of things, so it's a little bit more interesting project. And Dean is also an architect consultant in the day. So I guess it's nice to try to traverse both worlds, exploring the relationship between music and architecture, and pretty much that, you know. And basically anything new that comes along our way, we are quite open to it, lah. Yeah.
The Singapore Art Museum, which was the country's first Catholic church and also the former St. Joseph's Institution, became a national monument in 2009. And during World War II, the British used it as a Red Cross hospital for military casualties. Now, with all that history to draw from, the musical duo of Cosa Nostra had to compose a song for the Musicity project. Musical partner Dean Chu makes up the other half of Cosa Nostra, which has an eclectic sound of house, funk, soul and bossa. Producer and saxophonist Kaye explains the close relationship architecture has with music.
The evolution of classical Western music, you could say, was somehow dictated by the public spaces that they performed in. So in the concert halls or in open air theatres or whatever, you know. If you define music or architecture as the art of design, then music would be the art of design in time, and architecture would be the art of design in space. So there's all that correlation there. What we brought into the music piece that we composed was capturing the quality of say the reverb in the chapel. So we went to the chapel. We got Dean. I got Dean to do a few snaps and a few claps, so it resonates through the room. So we captured the clap plus the ambient, you know, the reverb of that room, and then we just used that wholesale in the music piece.
The duo, both in their 30s, met in 2000 after being introduced by a mutual DJ friend. Often collaborating with vocalist Michaela Therese, they have 10 releases under their belt and performed most recently at the Giles Peterson Worldwide Festival in Singapore. For Musicity, however, the duo's research began at SAM and saw them using actual elements from an art installation in their composition.
There was a exhibition by a Singaporean performance artist, Lee Wen. So his works were on display, and there was this particular one, I'm not sure of the title, but I believe it's called World Class. So there was this monologue of him in a video, and going on about how we have a world-class society, we have a world-class government, we have world-class hospitals, we have world-class museums, you know. So we thought that was very, very relevant to our relationship with this country.
What were you trying to say with this piece?
Okay, the quality of the track that we did has a very droning, hypnotic feel to it, and layered with that lyric, that phrase, "We are world class," on top. I think, in a nutshell, portrays our interpretation or our perception of Singaporean society. If you listen too hard to what's being drummed into you, you know, it just drones on, and you might get hypnotized and become a typical zombie, so to speak, for lack of a better word.
Musicity brought 7 Singaporean music artists together, but don't call the musicians local, a word Kaye thinks does more harm than good.
You don't like the word local.
I hate it.
You hate it? Okay, why? Because isn't it just semantics in the end of the day?
It is, but it comes with a lot of negative connotations.
Right.
Because
so it's more like a public relations sort of thing, like we're sort of we're re-angling what we call ourselves, or musicians here call ourselves.
I would like to hope that we get to that stage where Singaporean-born artists or performers or whatever don't always refer to themselves as local, because to me it's illogical. Because if I'm a local musician, so is Lady Gaga. You know what I mean? Because she's from somewhere where she was born, so she's a local singer as well, a local performer. So it doesn't make sense that way. That's why I say it comes with a lot of negative connotations, local as opposed to international. You know, what does that mean? You know, yeah, it doesn't mean anything to me because we are international in our own view because we have followers from around the world. So I'm international as well, you know, but maybe not in the eyes of the mainstream population here.
Cosa Nostra is not all out for themselves as they run their own music label, Darken and Wax, which serves to help underground dance producers get their compositions heard. Playing alongside international artists such as Kanye West and being awarded Best DJ in 2008 by Juice Magazine Singapore, Koflo has been hard at work making a name for himself since 2001. His most recent production is a track based on the School of Arts Singapore. We talk to the turntablist in the next clip.